You're watching Unicef Television.
Namaste, my name's Orlando and I'm here with Unicef and I'm profoundly
It's not every day that children and families in rural communities in Nepal get a visit from an internationally known Hollywood movie star. On a 4-day visit to Nepal, actor Orlando Bloom, along with UNICEF staff, visited several UNICEF sites to see what's being done to improve the lives of children. On the other hand, it's not every day that a Hollywood star gets welcomed with garlands and tikka, and is able to relax, dance, and play with children whose lives are otherwise difficult. He was welcomed with a song at a school for blind children.
There's no need to be shy, it's always good to talk about.
He also took part in a special production with the members of the Blind Listeners Club, a UNICEF-supported radio program called Chatting with My Best Friend.
I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing.
He learned from children themselves simple solutions to basic needs and saw programs that UNICEF supports.
They take a clear plastic bottle, they fill it very to the top, so there's no air in it, and then they place it at a 30-degree angle in the sun on a rooftop, one of the corrugated iron rooftops that can't be rusty, and they leave it there for 6 hours, and the UV rays kill the germs. So they sort of like water bottles, like milk bottles, they pass it over. So in the schools they'd have like a batch that was being UV'd, as it were, purified by the sun, and then a batch that wasn't. And amazing, it was something so simple, to get that message out. What that means is, instead of boiling the water, instead of cooking, so using the fuel to boil the water, they save on energy, and it's something that, this 7-year-old kid was explaining to me he does. And he does it and brings 15 bottles of water home for his parents, for his family, the family to use. It sounds so simple, but it's just getting the information to the right place and then enabling it to be able to spread. With the help of UNICEF, it's been amazing to see how, when the message is made clear to people, they can actually, they start to advance forward, and a community comes together. We drove down to this river, the River Sati, and there was just families, kids aging from about 5 to about 15 with the mothers, and they're all basically sifting through the top layer of stones, the larger pebbles, to get to the gravel beneath. And then a full day's work, they were looking at getting maybe 20 rupees. And it was kind of incredible to see this woman, and I said, "How old are you?" And she didn't know. She said, "I don't know. I don't know when I was born or where I was born," and because I'd said, "Where do you live?" And she said, "Why are you asking us? We're the homeless people. We live in settlements." And she'd been born somewhere along the bank of the river, and but she couldn't really be sure when, and she thought she was about 45, 46. Her daughter, who was with her, I said, "Well, how old's your daughter?" And she said, "She's about 15. She couldn't really remember her daughter's exact birth date. It's little things like that that we just take, for granted. A birth certificate, a place that we call home, our family, our culture, our people. And these people just have so little. What UNICEF's doing in that instance, which is in the hope of basically giving them 2 hours of education a day, rather, means that the kids at least can potentially go to a regular school and get some kind of an education, and with the hopes to live a better life.
This is Amy Bennett reporting for UNICEF Television. Unite for Children.